just drew random Pokemon emotes to try to see. Oh, this is the second opening of Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, somewhere in Dragon Ball Z. Hi, D guy. Bloodborne will never end. Well, that's kind of a good thing. I don't want to finish it. It's so awkward, but at this point I don't mind. I'm over the fact that it's awkward to come back to Bloodborne after like 2 years. I still have a great memory of everything in Bloodborne. It's still kind of not too far in my memory because I love these games so much that I remember them. I remember most things. And even exactly where I left off. It's like at the last boss before the DLCs or something. People told me it's okay to kill that last boss even without doing the DLCs. So I was like, that's weird, but okay, I'll fight the guy. Yeah, good afternoon, the guy. I think Bloodborne is next. Vision. I would be very excited to play that next, maybe in like a month. The sponsors. We're sponsored by Square Enix. No, we're not. Sadly. Thank you for following. And hello, Notice. How are we today? Alright, let's draw this. Ah, I'm streaming. Just so you know. Okay.
That's why I booed you, because I figured I would scare chat.
You have your badass dancer outfit.
Yeah, but badass.
You're badass. Did you enjoy the dance stream?
Yeah, I'm tired now.
You're tired now? You did the 4-hour workout?
Yeah. So now I just go die.
Okay.
I just needed my phone.
And they never delivered your food?
Yeah.
That's really sad. Someone wasted money.
No, it's refunded.
It's refunded? Then it's fine. Someone ate your food and it's refunded.
Yeah.
See you later.
Bye.
Crystal did a dance stream today. Crystal is not just a content creator, she's also a professional dancer. She's danced since she was like 4 years old. And she has been bringing it back in her content on YouTube and it's been blowing up. And because of that, she's like, well, let's have a dance stream for once. So she had a dance stream where she learned a full dance live on Twitch. It's so impressive how a professional dancer can learn a dance so fast. Like, nobody else can do that. Everybody can learn a dance fully if they take the time. And they might not master the movements, but they could at least nail the choreography somehow, somewhat. But like in like one day, in one stream, you could just learn a whole 3-minute dance. That's next level. That's next level. And this is what it means to be professional at something. You know, you just make it with more ease. So it's always impressive to see. That's the most impressive thing to me when I see professional dancers, is how fast they learn movements and memorize them. And you can tell too how well they observe movements. They're used to observing the movements and copying them. It's really cool. Hey Dom, a friend of mine told me about you and I wanted to see if you could make me some emotes. Oh, I appreciate this a lot. I'm not currently open for commissions though, but I can definitely write your name in my little list of people to reach out to if I have some openings. It's just hard for me to take new commissions these days because I have a lot of like returning long-term clients, and I'm taking fewer commissions this year because I'm pushing YouTube and stuff. Well, I don't want anyone to be waiting. That's the thing. This is not like a queue, you know. I might never be able to take new clients this year. But this is just an in case I have opening type of thing. Sadly. I'm sorry. Thank you. Alright, let's make this one. I know how it's gonna go with these big ears in the way. Tokyo Ghoul. The emo is so the emo is so music for Tokyo Ghoul. Pokemons. There. Been a while since we made emotes now. Okay, the question is, do I want to do as usual and repaint my line work over this? I guess I have to. The line work was already pretty good. And it kind of looks good facing left too, I don't know anymore. Something like that. Alright, so we released a new video yesterday on YouTube where I drew a full artwork of Persona 5. Someone's hammering something out there. Hate it. There's always so much noise here. The lawnmowers, everything. So I'm gonna try to catch up with my work this week and next week a lot. I'll have at least my 3 full art streams per week. Yeah. I like the Persona fan art too. Hi Roll. I hope I did okay with my Persona fan art. Well, now I can properly show it in full quality. Let's go. Artwork. It's not bad. It's never enough, you know, when you're the artist. It's like, I could have done better. No, I could not have done better with this style. Could I have tried a better style? Maybe. Probably. Could I make it more interesting with cool advanced styles and rough brushes and techniques? Yeah, probably. But there's a lot that we learn by doing this, and that's the most important thing. The result is a cool fan art and more experience. More experience just building a piece. Yeah, the perspective. That's also what we're working on. You know, I'm trying to improve, and I want to be able to create scenes because eventually I will draw my own story, my own illustrated stories. So, yeah. Yeah, so that's cool. A little Futaba in the back, a little Morgana here. At the Leblanc Cafe of Sojiro. I think my video was the best I've done so far, but since I'm irrelevant, I have like 17 views on it or something. But yeah, it is what it is. I need to have 1,000 videos instead of like 27, right? That's how YouTube works. But I also need to just keep trying to make my videos something that someone could search and find. It's so hard for my content. I think it's good content, but who is it for? And what is the content in one sentence, you know? Is it for people who like speed paint? I kind of wouldn't want to go on my channel, but I'm logged on my other channel for my playlist. I like my new little overlay here. It's kind of the brand that we built last year. I think it fits. But yeah. It's like, what is this content? Who is it for? When you see this thumbnail, it's like I advertise it as kind of drawing content. I mean, I draw this and talk about this. I'm trying to have some kind of a sleek title of just I draw this and talk about that, you know, just straight to the point. It seems like in theory the title could work, but so am I trying to attract people that want to watch some art content, some speed painting? Some people just follow some artists just for casual speed painting with music. Maybe they are the people I need. Sorry, music. Feels good to listen to some good anime music. It's been a long time. Yeah, and the other, yeah, that's the thing with my content. It's split in two types. It's an art speed paint, just like watch me draw type of thing, but also a little bit of a mini podcast where we just talk about the topic. Like we talk about the game that I'm drawing the artwork for. It makes sense, you know, it's like you're gonna watch a speed paint, but instead of just music in the background, you have a little bit of like audio content. That's how I see it. It works in my mind, but how do you grab audience for that? It's so hard and it's so complicated because there's a chance that your content that you're doing has no views, not because it sucks, just because you don't have enough. And you need like 100 of these. But what if it sucks? That's such a good chorus. Catchy. What if your content sucks and you don't know and you make 100 videos? Thinking that you need 100 videos to have views. Then you end up kind of wasting time. It's very hard. My other problem is my channel here is that my tutorials are doing extremely good, but I hate making tutorials and I don't want to be the tutorial guy. So if I keep making tons of tutorials, I would grow faster, but I would ultimately absolutely stop making tutorials. It would be weird. It would be like a shift in my content. That's why I prefer doing the slow grind with content that I like, and hopefully I eventually learn how to find my audience for them. And I just need to be prolific, make them faster. Like I'm thinking, since the concept is called Coffee Time Doodles, I might not have to do full crazy artworks every time. I don't know if the music is too loud. How's the music? Yeah. I don't need to necessarily make a full finished colored piece that takes me like 5 days to draw. It's Coffee Time Doodles. I could just draw, just sketch. I could just sketch something related to the topic and like softly animate things. Little doodles. I could do that. I'm thinking of trying that. I can try anything. That's the beauty of this loose concept here. I'm thinking of making a video that's like my 5 most humiliating moments in my life, for example. It's the type of topics that like animators like Illymation and the other animator, who's the other super famous animator, I forgot, on YouTube. They just kind of go with little topics like that. It's with like cheap animations. I could do something like that with sketches instead. I can try anything. I'll try anything. The improvements are definitely showing. Really? New styles are always brutal. Like animation, story time, content. No, I don't think I want to animate. I need to stick to... I'm always so spread out already. I need to stick to a few things. My ultimate goal is to do illustrated stories. Now, yeah, it's really complicated. So, what is my vehicle to get to that dream? Well, I'm a content creator. I'm not a manga artist, right? So I like content creating. I mean, I'm an artist / content creator. The vehicle to get to having eyes on a passion project, such as having my own illustrated stories on webtoons or YouTube. To get there, I need an audience. I need a fan base. I need a fan base. To build that, as a content creator, I need to just make good content creation moves. I need to just be extremely prolific on YouTube with coffee time doodles and whatever other very related ideas I could find, and a little bit of tutorials. I just need to just go ham on YouTube. And my comics. I had a tough realization yesterday, bro. I've been talking for months about how I'm excited to start my new series of storytelling on YouTube. My goal was to read stories, but illustrate them, which would be similar to my future content with my own series, my own stories. Then I looked really hard into like using stories from creepypasta.com. But I saw a bunch of things I didn't like. First of all, there's a lot of narrators of creepy stories and stuff like that on YouTube, apparently. And the authors of these stories have bad beef with them because there's a lot of time poorly credited. And so you need to go get the permission for each story, for each author, it's something. And it's highly risky because I would spend like days and days working on the scenes to make a really interesting piece. Like a really interested kind of episode with artworks, narration, music, make some kind of a mini horror story. And I could not risk the licenses that come with doing that. The license of every creepypasta story it's a specific license. I forgot how it's called. It's a license that lets someone do anything they want with it. You can add to the story. You can put it on a t-shirt and sell it, which is ridiculous. And then, so you can add and make content out of it. But you can only do so if you're using the same license. That would mean I would have to put in my description on YouTube a disclaimer with the license that makes it so everything in my video, including the art that I spent days on or weeks, is like kind of like free domain type of thing. That's bullshit. I could never do that with my hard work. So I told myself, well, the only way I can have cool storytelling content like that on YouTube, with stories and rating, cool visuals, and grab an audience, make something cool out of it and make series, is to do it with my own writing, my own series. And now comes the question: how do you ever can have viewers on YouTube find that content on a dead channel from scratch? I don't think it's possible, because there would be unknown stories, because it would be new stories that I make. I don't have a current audience much on YouTube, not enough to promote something new like that. So what can I do? I think I have to revert to just continuing what I'm doing right now, but times a lot more. And I need to just grab an audience that like art content on YouTube, something more feasible, something that works. Just grab an audience that like my coffee time doodles, artwork stuff. Yeah, it's hard to make these decisions. It's so hard. I'm a super passionate person, ready to like go ham and create my dream stories, give it to the world. But if you do that in the wrong order of things, you can just have no one ever looking at that hard work. So of course I talked to Crystal about that and need good inputs. And yeah, it seems like for now a good idea would be to also go back to my comics and push my comics because they were working well. So if I'm looking at the two vehicles to get to the goal, my comics might have a chance, and also just keep growing my YouTube generic cool art illustration community. My comics are already on webtoons. If they become successful over time, they could help me with the success of my future series on webtoons, even if it's like a serious kind of manga, dark fantasy, something with cool characters and stuff. Very different, but it's not. I don't know. My comics are good for giving eyes on me. So if I reach a point where my comics can be remotely successful and my art YouTube can be remotely successful, eventually it could be a good spot for me to start that passion project and immediately have eyes on it. I could throw my current audience to just put eyes on that content and kind of boost it. That makes sense. So how do I not waste my time until then? What I mean by that is like, writers don't start writing at 50 years old, you know? So why wait? That's a good question. I don't like the idea of waiting for me to have an audience before I write my passion stuff. Because the earlier you do it, the better you get at it and the more content you have. So it's good that I'm taking my classes every evening. Let me get my references of old Pikachu emotes. Yeah, I'm taking advanced classes every evening, which will make me more prone to have like a really good quality product in the future when I get to those webtoon series. So that's great. And I could also spend some time slowly working on my big stories. I can build my story, because before you write an actual story, you build it, and I've done it before. So I can take the time, even like 2-3 years, to just build my stories, build my characters, the art style that I'm going to use, build that over time. So that when comes the time to switch or to throw my audience into that content, it's gonna be polished and ready, and it won't be like time wasted that much. So I could work behind the scenes on that stuff, and in the meantime, yeah, just blast YouTube with coffee time doodles until it works, basically. Crazy stuff, right, Ro? Hi, Spaghetti. What's up? A lot of stuff to think about as a content creator and an artist with too many ambitions. It's hard to find the proper vehicle to get to your ambitions sometimes. It requires a lot of thinking. So now I'm in a cool spot with my life right now, where I purposely keep my work low. What's your name? And I have tons of time right now to make content. So it sucked yesterday when I had to backtrack what I've been wanting to do for like months, looking more into it, and I was like, ah shit, here we go again. Back to the start. So it was hard. Yesterday was hard. Realizing that it's a bad idea to use stories from creepypasta to make content from. Realizing that I should do it with my own series, but realizing that it's too early to do that because I don't have an audience on YouTube and I would waste that content. And my video that I put like a week work on not really, doing much on YouTube. It was hard. But you just gotta take it. That's how it works on YouTube. That's how YouTube works. You need to just have 100 of these videos for YouTube to start pushing your content. For you to even start knowing if people like your content, you need to make like hundreds of them. It's insane because it's so much work. My type of content is so much work. So it's a pain. It's a painful grind. Look at my videos. The only ones that do well are like tutorial related. It's so frustrating. Remember that old emote for Pokemon? I'll maybe use the same yellow. So when you were saying, wait, the new styles are always brutal? Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I'm still in the giant exploration phase. I'm trying a lot of styles in my artworks. It's very good. My coffee time doodles are extremely good, I think, right now for me to grow as an artist. Because I'm not afraid to try new stuff every time. And I'm learning from each of them. And eventually I'll have like my own thing, my own style. And improve on it. So I learned recently that the original artist of the first few Pokémons for the game, she intended to make this character like a squirrel with puffy cheeks because she thought that was cute. So it's a bit later that they made it a rat style rat type. I didn't realize that there were types. Okay, what do I want to do with the shadow? Do I want back shadows this way? Probably, I don't know why, but I never like in emotes having the shadow on that side, right in the face. What's going on with the music? Jesus. Music, come on. Hi Raven, welcome. Back to crying. The comics, well, about that. I stopped just for a little bit, just temporarily. I'm about to start doing my comics again. Because I'm realizing that I might still need my comics to reach my bigger goals. And I like my comic. And they're also like a good brand, their comic style. It's been becoming like my mascot and stuff. All the reasons to keep going with the comic. So I will start again right away. I'm mostly working on my YouTube channel. My day is going very well. It's good to be back with some art stream. It's been a while. I played Resident Evil 8 this weekend. It was awesome. I miss it already. And it makes me want to play Bloodborne so bad. Is Pikachu so dark? Yeah, I guess so. Have a dark yellow. We could stylize it and make it paler though. We want to stick to colored outlines though. And if we do that, we still need black here. Yes, I am a fan of Resident Evil. I adored the new game. I'm a big fan. I don't like comparing it to 7 though. They're a little bit different, but both insane good quality. So I see them as a package deal. It's like one game. And it's a very direct continuity anyways with the same character, so it's a package deal. It's like Resident Evil 7 2, Part 2. So I won't compare them, but it was fantastic. Great. It's fresh, great creativity, and the design of the characters. The ambience is great. The village, the setting, the map is outstanding. Reminds me of Bloodborne a lot. My favorite Resident Evil game. I think that right now it's 7. Before 7, or before the big revamp of the series, it was like 2 or 3. I'm a big fan of the retro ones. I grew up with them and I love them so much. I still love them very much. two and three probably, but now 7 by far. It's like the horror revolution. As a horror fan, I owe them a lot to Capcom for doing this game. I'm very, very excited with where they're going with the series. They're doing everything right now. So now that I earlier established that I will not start the series I wanted to start on YouTube just yet, the storytelling thing. It seems I'm gonna wait and see if I can grow my channel with what I'm doing now. And once we have a YouTube audience, then I'm gonna throw that audience on my passion project, the storytelling stuff. Because I don't think it's gonna work on its own, from scratch. I made a lot of research yesterday. I won't repeat everything that I said earlier on the reason why it's not a good idea anymore. But yeah. My passion project will wait some more while we grow the art channel, and with my comics too. I'll go back to making one comic a week until it all works and I can throw my future fans and force them to like my passion stories, my passion project of like drawing my own illustrated series. I think I have to try this order of things right now. It's hard. I wish I could just go right away, create my passion project and have it be successful. Or have me make money and make a living, you know? I can't drop everything just to do that. So yeah, I'll try to just make a living, or build my YouTube to a place where I can make a living, and then drop my passion project. Sounds good? I think so. Because I still enjoy the current content on YouTube and where it's going. And my comics, I'll be happy to bring them back too. So let's go with that for now. Here's what it is, I have to do smart moves. And I think at the right time, in maybe a year, or whenever my YouTube will start popping off, yeah, then I could present that audience my cool series that I'm gonna start on Webtoons and maybe YouTube also. And until that YouTube works on its own, well, we make emotes and Etsy stuff. Sub prices? Yeah, for like Europeans and stuff like that. Does it affect you too? Or is it just like India? They name like 2 or 3 countries that were very affected by the price difference. It's the first time I see Twitch make a move that's not the most greedy thing in the world. Well, obviously it's gonna be in a way for them to make more money. But it also benefits the people that can sub, that were not able to sub before. Whoa. Small creators will make less though. It was really specific to like countries, I think, that were not subscribing at all because it was too expensive. And those people now might subscribe more. I think that's the point. Welcome, Namichiki. Definitely want to zoom in some more on this little guy. I hate cropping the ears on the Pikachu. Thank you. And I missed this playlist so much. It's good to have it again. I like the dynamic shape of the ears right now. It would be a pain to like change it just for the sake of the frame. It's already showing better though. I'll try to catch up with my little backlog of work this week and next week. I'll be streaming the next 2 or 3 days. Get back on the emo grind a little bit. While in the evenings, I'll be working on my comics again. So guys, my comic is coming back, basically. With the hard revelations of yesterday about what I was about to do with my content, it seems like my comic will come back. So I guess that's a good thing, right? There is a chance that my comic might help me to reach my other bigger goal. Because I look at some, I mean, even YouTubing, because I see a lot of artists on YouTube that eventually have their own passion project and they sell it, you know, like in their merch, they sell like their book, like their own manga type of thing. This is probably what I should do. Instead of starting from scratch from a dead channel and making my passion work, that won't get any views. I hate it, but it might make some sense. Same thing, I've seen comic artists like Sarah Anderson start her own passion project, manga style thing, on Webtoons. And it works because they already have an audience. So I think that's the order of thing I have to try right now. I have to wait until I need to put those projects on hold. I hate it because those projects are my true self. It's art content that's very different than this, for example. Well, you gotta wait for good things. Doesn't mean I don't enjoy this though. Just another aspect of me, I guess. I draw cute things and scary things. Oh, I'm weird. switched to them successfully. Well, the Pikachu kind of works. What do we want for this eye? Reload. It's crazy the quality of music that goes into anime and games. I watched the making of Persona 5 Strikers, the new game that came out. Seeing how the musicians work together with the singer and everything is just insane. They're just like top of the field pros that I've never seen before.
Harsh words were said and lies were told instead. I didn't ever mean to make you cry, but love can make us weak and make us strong. And before too very long, I was totally in love with you. I bathed in you, lost in you, captivated by you, amazed by you, dazed by you. Nothing can go wrong.
I don't know if I nailed the wink yet. We'll see.
So tonight I'll sing.
I'll get back to it later. Ah! I don't know.
Also to those
Yeah, that's cute.
won't be seen again. To those I knew and those I still adore, and I want to see once more. I just pray that you will love me and trust me, laugh with me and cry with me, spend those silent times with me, love me evermore.
Alright, I guess I'll keep the original instead. It's so hot! This week we have a heat wave in Ontario right now. And it gets really warm in here when I draw. My computer creates a lot of heat, and then it's hot inside and outside. Hi, dead guy! Tomorrow's gonna be, oh my god, like 30 Celsius. So, yesterday, no, the day before, we were installing our two ACs. We have like 2 units for both of our rooms. And when we installed mine, I realized that it was full of black mold. The bad mold that goes in the air and destroys your lungs. And I have asthma. And who knows it. Now I'm wondering if it gave me like permanent issues with my breathing or whatever, like, or allergies. It's scary because I don't know how long this mold have been in the AC. So we threw it out without regret because it was a very old leg. It was on his last leg for sure, full of duct tape to contain the rumbling of the machine. It was super distracting. So, well, I bought a new AC yesterday at the funny store called Canadian Tire. it's, a, it's a really old chain. And yeah, so I got my AC, but when you receive it, it says you need to put it up and wait 24 hours before you use it. Because the way that the liquids in there needs to get some kind. I don't really know how it works, but every time you buy an AC, that's what it says. Once it's in place, you need to wait like a full day. So at 5 p.m. I can install my AC. It's small and cozy. It's not a window unit, it's a portable unit on the ground that shoots up. I never had one that shoots up. Hopefully it's gonna work. It's so weird shopping for ACs. Right now, we were late, so a lot of models were like out. They were all sold out. So yeah, we went to that little old store, got a unit without reviews or anything. So yeah, looks good. Hopefully it's gonna work, and hopefully it won't be too noisy for the stream. But now with this microphone, dynamic microphone, and noise gate and noise cancelling and filters that I can put on Streamlabs, it's been really helping cutting out the AC the past few years. I just hope that this one won't be louder than my last one, that's all. So what is this emote? I guess just a cute face, face, kawaii type of thing. With Jigglypuff. Do we dig it? Maybe? Kawaii? How's my tweet doing? I put my artwork on Reddit too. Let's go see if it's doing well. Not bad, almost 100 upvotes. There's comments now. See that orphan in the back there? I did that. What? Oh shit. I forgot that story. Oh, that's dark, dude. That's dark. Don't do this. Fun stuff. It's so hot. Oh my gosh. Jeez, that's so good. Damn, that art is kind of not safe for work, so I can't show it. It's so good. I follow amazing artists everywhere. Damn it. Okay. I should draw it whole before zooming in. Yeah. Okay, Jigglypuff. Oops, Jigglypuff? No. I don't like Jigglypuff that much, but he's cute though. But Kirby is way better. Kirby is by far the superior pink ball. Speaking of Pokemon, cute. Well, I'm still not sold on having an alert that does music. I just don't know what to put because he's playing guitar. I love the animation, it makes sense. You know, it's me, it's art, it's music. I just don't know what to put as a soundbite for this alert still. Even though I love this soundbite, it's just when it comes into another song, it's weird. Hi, Amy! What's up, Amy? Thank you so much for 6 months resub. Now you're cute purple gargoyle. Welcome back. Thank you so much for the support. I can record myself making guitar sound. All my mods, you mean what? You and Pixel? Lately, I'm pretty much my own mod. Enjoying lurking as always. Yatta! It's good to hear, Amy. Hope you're having a good day. Oh yeah, it's the song that where they just keep counting. I'm not a fan of this song, honestly. It gets old quickly. But they're just like counting. And it sounds cool in Japanese because they're counting in English. I mean, it sounds cool for Japanese people. I don't know. But yeah, I'm thinking lately that I could try something, like another thing that I could do with my coffee time doodles is instead of making a full print artwork, I could just talk about a topic, which was the initial intention of the series too. I could just talk about a topic and illustrate it in a way that's not animated, but almost. Just like little sketch dummy, doing things, just creating quick scenes that are sketched. Because it's called coffee time doodles, it could be whatever. It's just me talking over sketches. So I like the potential variety of it, or at least freedom. But I'm wondering, guys, are you more likely to click, on a coffee time doodles? Can I write? Damn it! Ah! Wow. Are you likely to click on a... Oh my god! Why does it always do that? Windows. Character. 0. Okay. If I have two titles for two different videos that come out in your feed because you're sub to me, and one says I draw Mario and Luigi and talk about Super Smash, and the other video is five most humiliating moments of my life. Which video will you be more likely to be drawn to clicking on? Coming from me. And the thumbnail is, well, just an illustrated version of this story. As if I was gonna sketch. I definitely see a dude get humiliated. Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking that something like this can be relatable to everyone, while something like this is relatable to, I don't know, a certain amount of people that want to see an artwork of Mario and Luigi. I'm just mentioning this because this is a direction I could take with Coffee Time Doodles if I want, and I'm willing to try it. A combo of both, because of course I still want to make artworks and I will do full drawings. But there could be some of my episodes that are mostly like just kind of, it doesn't touch a fandom of gaming or anything, but it just goes on an interesting topic. A very like attractive topic, a grabber. Because that would definitely be interesting. And the text, the audio would be important. It would be good content. So it's the topic that's bringing people here more than the art, and the art complements the topic or this concept, right? Because I would draw these scenes just like sketched, probably just sketching, not something too crazy. Just sketching these scenes, make it funny a little bit, and it could work. That's something I could try. But I don't want to get rid of the other concept where we talk about some things I'm passionate about and I draw it. Like Castlevania, I need to make one about Castlevania. I was thinking of making a fan art of Rose Winters, also from Resident Evil 8 at the end. I would love that. But thanks for the answers. That's interesting, because this is a type of topics that I've seen the most popular animators on YouTube being successful with. They just have like an interesting topic about their lives or something, and they animate it in a funny way. If I do that with my Coffee Time Doodles, I wouldn't have to animate them, but just softly animated, like just switching the images. It could work. I don't know, we'll see. Something we can try with Coffee Time Doodles. Oh boy, it's hot in here. I knew it. It would just keep getting hotter and hotter. Inside. The air just doesn't go out. The hot air. I should try it though, like next video. Should I? Illustrate just a story like that, just a story, a funny story. But again, who on YouTube that is not sub to me would find that content? It's so hard. What a pain. What do you mean with you'd like a combo of the two? Like as two separate videos? I see. Yeah, they were two separate videos. Ideas. Your idea is not a bad concept. I've thought about it, but I don't know if it would work, as well as illustrating exactly something related to the topic. What's the real color of Jiggly? It's a warmer pink. I can't tell by just looking at references because my left monitor has really shitty colors with a big blue tint. Maybe more like this. Do. Dramatic choir. Dramatic choir.wave. Calm down. Link Horizon. I'm actually caught up with Attack on Titans. It's the only anime I watched this year. Oh. We started watching are continuing the new season of Fruit Basket yesterday. That's a cute anime. It's not something I would be attracted to watching without Crystal, but I enjoyed it. There's something to this anime. Fruit Basket is pretty good. There's some good writing in there. It's like pretty deep for something that on the surface looks light. Why am I struggling so much with this shadow? Yes, that's the shadow for now. I'll watch Castlevania. It's almost time. Well, I'm thinking of making a coffee time doodles about it. Which will not get any views, obviously, again. That's the pain. When you know you're making content that won't get any views. That takes like 4 days to make. One Piece is the best. I miss it. I might start catching up soon with One Piece. I don't know why I waited so long. It was my favorite anime and then I stopped for like 10 years. To let it catch up or something. These episodes are so precious to me that I don't want to waste them. I don't know where I stopped. It's been too long. There was this big arc with Phil Flamingo, and the dude with the hat came back as a temporary member. And I think they're leaving that place now, and that's where I'm at. I don't know what I mean. Well, I know that name, Think Vision. I just don't remember if that's the last name I saw, if that's the last arc I saw. I guess so. I don't know, there was a big fight with Doflamingo. And I think he stabbed someone we like. You know? And maybe that's the last place I saw. And half of the crew was like on the ship and they were fighting another person. Like some warlord maybe. Some big mama something. I don't know. That's all I remember. That's all I remember. Right. They were fighting a boss that can change their appearance. They would like paint them like, yeah, right. That's it. I think that's the last arc I saw. I think they were finishing this, and yeah. So I'm a couple millions episodes behind. Welcome, friend. Do, do, do. But I love One Piece. I considered it my favorite anime of all time for many years, just because of how much it was important to me at the time that I was watching it. Like super tough years, very, very difficult years, and One Piece was there every morning to give me the good vibes. And I was like pacing and saving the episodes. They were so important for my happiness at that point. So it's hard not to give a lot of credit to One Piece. And I've always been a dream catcher, someone that just never stops until reaching the dream. A lot like protagonists of like One Piece or Naruto or whatever. So I do relate to these characters for that. Almost being blinded by your dreams. I'm gonna do it at any risk type of thing. That's what I did. So they were motivating me in a way. The color is great. The frame is good. There's something I could do about the eye. The eye lines. Oops. Oops. What the fuck? Oh. Ah, what is this? Foreground pattern. I don't know. Don't watch. Okay. Anime bad. I don't watch bad anime. That's cute. What do we need to fix? Can exaggerate the eyes some more. Yeah, sometimes music carries anime. Like in Fairy Tale. Well, it feels nice to make some emotes with you guys again. It's been a while. A gang. Mm-hmm. Vision is Goblin Slayer good? Yeah, there's so many anime in my list. But since I've had a few deceptions from recommendations, I realized maybe I'm a lot more picky than I used to be and a lot pickier than some of the people that recommend anime to me. So I need to start doing my own research like I used to find great anime of my style. So I would look like the best anime of every year and look at the ones that have like a theme that piques my interest. And then I might most likely like it from the reviews and the theme combined. Boom. But sometimes I'm not the most difficult. I just need a good anime, like the globally respected anime. You know, I watch things like even even Tokyo Ghoul, Seven Deadly Sins, and Demon Slayer to me are kind of meh. Yeah, I think I've become a pretty harsh critic in anime. They're watchable, but they're not like keeping me on the edge of my seat. They're all shonen with the shonen cliches, where they will have a fantastic first season and then they will have already exhausted the whole premise, and then it would just recycle the battle fest forever the next seasons until it's cancelled, which happened after 2 seasons in Tokyo Ghoul. And I called it. They can't like sustain a good long-term concept. It's like to make a shonen last a long time, you need like a whole good crew of creative people working on this project hardcore. Like My Hero Academia is one of the good ones. Hello, Almostart! You might like, but also you might hate. What do you mean? What is it? For a few seasons, yeah? I mean, at least it's a good production and it's not on a loop yet. You know? It's not like... It's not reaching the classic shonen peak, as I would call it. There's still stuff going on, there's still... It's okay. Not liking it right now is just genuinely not liking the story, I guess. But at least there's story. Love, Death plus Robots. I heard that from a friend, a good friend of mine is watching it. But he just gave Facebook his review of the second season and he says it's the biggest disappointment of all time. He loved the first season though. Yeah, it's a big social criticism. So we are just globally a bit disappointed in the second season. Oh, that sucks. Well, you know what blew my mind lately? Is the American series BoJack Horseman. It blew my mind. The writing in there kept going stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. It's just kind of ridiculous how good the writing is in this series. The art is weird. The initial concept of having different animals represent humans and be able to mate together for no reason, just to add a little bit of some, like, I don't know, a little bit of humor sometimes. That was unnecessary, but the writing, the characters, what? It's so mature, it's so like, so smart, so deep. It's so deep. I was so impressed. I'm not even done with BoJack Horseman, and I'm on like season 6 out of I don't know how many. But it's very powerful. Just the whole premise, just the story of BoJack, a has-been actor that used to play in a sitcom, and just his life as a, I don't know, miserable has-been actor that's dumping himself into drugs and alcohol, and just his progress over the years and his mistakes and his learning curve. It's really, 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 really powerful. Yeah, Jigglypuff. Hi, Grim. How are we doing? So I highly recommend BoJack Horseman for a Western series, but I think it helps if you are the type of people who know a little bit about directors, actors, movies, have that kind of like pop culture of America, because it's really going deep in it. It makes fun of a lot of actors and stuff, and directors and agents, and that whole Hollywood world, you know. The whole first volume? Maybe. Great Grim. Having a good time being back for some chill art stream after spending many streams just enjoying Resident Evil 8. The question is, will we ever have Durarara playing on stream again? Who really knows? It's the classic for this stream. It used to play like all the time on random shuffle playlist. The playlist was like, let's go back to Durarara. Apparently the composer of Final Fantasy 14 said in the closing thing, well, there was like a big show about the new stuff in Final Fantasy 14 this weekend, and he said he didn't tell anyone until right then on stage, but he was writing most of these songs from his hospital bed because he was fighting cancer this whole time. But he says that the love of the fans kept him going strong. It's a pretty heartfelt thing. I love it. I love the team around Final Fantasy 14. I don't play the game, but I like what they're doing. It's a great fandom and great team, great director. There's a lot of talented people that work on these projects, and the community is really wholesome, so yeah. If I was playing an MMO right now, I would play FF14 for sure. I just don't have the space right now in my life at all for an MMO. Hi Justin! Doing great, how are you? Now that I'm all concerned about DMCAs on Twitch, at least the community is spared of me playing metal music all the time. It's pop time! Got back from meeting. Dogs, you're gonna walk soon. Sounds great. Yes, Hangar 18 on loop and then get DMC8. That sucks. Yes, I miss it. My beautiful stream playlists, they were so perfect, so varied from bands to metal to video game music and everything. I'm taking a risk right now with enemy music too, so it's hard for me to stream these days without my playlists I spent years building. Ah. Well, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just like brainlessly working on these emotes. Looks kind of clean though, the color of the outline and inside. For Jigglypoof. Jigglypoof! Holy shit! Just got a big commission from returning client, Dolphin Chemist. I like Dolphin. How many emotes? I would be so happy to get this commission if not for the fact that I'm late. It's piling up because I haven't been making any emotes at all. It's okay though. Let's do this and then I might make badges for Solomon and Dolphin Chemist. But I mean, at this point, whatever. As long as I don't have a huge backlog, I'd be fine with some badges as long as it's for the best cool people. It's so hot. It's gonna be so much better working tomorrow and streaming tomorrow with the AC air conditioner on. I'm struggling a little bit. Isn't that the song that just played? Maybe not. Tomorrow I will try to start Kevin's emotes with the cute trash pandas. Trash pandas. I actually need a little break. That's what I need. Let's get a 1 minute break and I'll be right back. The song switched for no reason. Hello. Hi, what's up? Guys, I really want to have a future home where I can like stream from the patio. Just be there with my laptop, my drawing tablet, outside, with a background of like, I don't know, a cute little garden and some chairs and... Right? My future home, when we buy it, in like a year or two. I want to think like content-wise too, of course, because we're both two content creators, so we want to hot tub stream. Backyard hot tub stream. Exactly. I want to be able, if I wanted to do hot tub stream. Or a bonfire. I always thought a bonfire stream would be so epic. Imagine if I would make this a thing, like horror stories Friday night, and we're at the bonfire, or not necessarily horror stories. That's a concept, but playing guitar, having a few drinks, just bonfire stream. That could be a new meta in its own on Twitch, easy. It's so relaxing and nice to have a bonfire. And I always wanted to live in a place where I could be allowed to make a bonfire in the backyard. If I can find that place in the future, yeah, I would like that. I want some freedom to make bonfire. I want some nature close to my house, trails or whatever. And I want to still be able to go get sushi downtown and Subway and generic shit. It's hard to find a combination of living next to like peacefulness and nature instead of like having houses glued to you. I think I don't want houses glued to me anymore. But I've been addicted to the life of being able to order any type of food from anywhere in the world at any time. Which is life in Ottawa and Montreal. Like, I would not like living in the country only because of the lack of accessibility to restaurants and even going downtown. So, I'm thinking maybe suburbs. Maybe like at the edge of some suburbs of a cool city like Montreal. I could have some land, a little bit of land, quietness. Just be able to make my music at home and yell and nobody hears me, you know? The dream. The dream. Just make content. Scream if I want to scream while playing some guitar for the stream when I'm drunk. I don't next to a bonfire and nobody hears me. Right? Right. Well, fun goals for the future. I like thinking about the house dream now because it's coming. By the end of this year, I'll get my new microphone. We currently still have only the SM57 beta, basically my old guitar recording microphone. But it's still very good studio microphone that is better than the Yeti. So. And it cuts out the ambient sound better than condenser microphones like the Yeti too, which is better for like an apartment full of noise. But yeah, I bought my dream microphone, the SM7B, but my brother-in-law has it in Philadelphia, and I'll only see him in like November. So I bought the microphone only to get it in November. Well, it's gonna be my self-gift that I'm gonna have at the end of the year. I better deserve it. I feel like this sketch of Bulbasaur is really good. Ah shit, where's the flower? We need the flower! Your eyes are tired. Typical spaghetti when watching my stream. You're so nappy, spaghetti. I'm starting to wonder why. Eyes glued to the screen. That's not good. I have that a lot too. I mean, at least I have a good distance for my eyes, but not a lot of like breaks from my eyes. I'm trying, but it's very hard. My eyes have been permanently exhausted for like 6 years. It sucks. I take eye drops once a day now to make sure that I don't have like super dry eyes due to eye fatigue. Muscles are constantly fatigued. That sucks. I have to figure out a way to, I don't know, to take good eye breaks. You haven't taken, what changed so that you take less naps? Food or better sleep? Because one of the biggest reasons why I was napping a lot the past few months, or the past year, is always like after food. Like, I don't know if it's because of Crohn's and my condition that maybe some foods are harder to process and they make me tired, they make my body immediately tired. Or maybe it's because I ate too much, simply. Now I eat so freaking healthy for this like weight loss thing I'm doing. And I haven't been sleepy after eating my smoothie for breakfast. So it's wonderful because I have a lot more energy earlier in the day, so it's more productive. And it's healthier. And I don't waste the time of napping and waking up slowly from a nap. Yeah, I hate napping. It saved a lot of my days though. What I should say is I hate having to nap. Napping is great when you need it. It saves your day, really. But yeah, having to nap sucks. Really. It's not something we should have to do, I think, unless we're 60 plus years old. My dad naps every single day. He's retired, he's like 72. He naps every single day, like before dinner. And he's a very active, healthy person. It's just a thing that he does. I guess it works for him. Different work schedule. Oh yeah, you don't wake up at like 5 or 6 in the morning anymore or something. I would get that because I remember in well, Quebec's equivalent of the first years of college, I struggled so much because I was forced to get up at like 6, and that's so not me. So the cycle was ridiculous. Me tired, sleepy in class all day, and then in the evening, finally a bit of energy, and I want to have fun until midnight, and then go to bed. The cycle of lack of sleep constantly, and somehow not too tired around the night. I hated the idea of going to bed at like 11 when you spend the day in school. The other time I had a shitty schedule like that was because I prefer jobs that make me work super late than super early. So I've had a lot of evening jobs, and then I would have a nightlife after the evening job. Like I come back home and I'm like, I have a life until like 5-6 a.m. Oof, I had a lot of schedules like that, which is maybe why it's been taking me years to adapt to waking up earlier, and I'm still not done adapting. Like I have to force it. I have to force myself to bed every night. It will be a problem for a long time. It's okay though, I'm doing okay with waking. I mean, I want to wake up at like 8:30. I would love to wake up at 8:30. I've been waking up consistently at 9:30 lately, which is still good for me. It's good for Dom to wake up at 9:30. Yeah, 7. I mean, I would like that. I just know that 8 or 8:30 is a bit more realistic for me. 7? I don't know. Maybe 7 is a little early. If you would have the choice, you know. Hey, I want to have that patio hot tub stream as Roll was saying. Well, definitely a patio stream. That sounds awesome. With like a summer patio stream with a little sangria, sunglasses on. The things I would do for streaming if I had a big cool home. So I think I won't play any games for a little while. Yeah, no games. I'll just make YouTube and comics super hardcore for the rest of the year and see where it leads us. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hi, Drive. Good afternoon. And I hate that I'm so late with my work. Hopefully I can catch up without my work getting in the way. I did finish RE, it was awesome. It was insane. The last boss was like super Dark Souls boss. It was so hard, it was so late, I really had to finish before getting to bed. And the boss was like on hard mode, super Dark Souls levels. It was hard. But it was perfect also. Amazing game. Oh my god. 80s anime right there. I love the old art style of anime. It's so nostalgic. But the game was insanely inspired by Bloodborne and Dark Souls. In a very good way. The 80s style of anime songs is so nostalgic to me. This is where it started for me. What is his real color? Greenish. I don't know how long I will last with my my ambition of losing a lot of weight. It's still going good though. mentally. That's the important part. You don't want to be extremely miserable. I made sure to make changes that a lot of them I could keep long term. I'm just doing all of them at the same time, so it's hard. But I'm letting myself cheat a lot. Once a week I can get like Chipotle, get a fast food. And a couple times a week I can eat some carbs. As long as calorie wise it makes sense. Woo! It's hard, but I'm trying to really like shred fast. Like 2 pounds a week. And that's how fast it's been going. I just fear reaching a plateau and getting demotivated. Because it's motivating right now, I'm losing so fast. I'll keep it this way. I mean, I'm not even bored of my smoothies in the morning yet. They make me feel energized, not sleepy. And they're pretty filling. And unlike some people, I like fruity things. For example, a sorbet, you know, or like strawberry ice cream, whatever. Like I like this stuff. It doesn't need to be always chocolatey for me. I know Crystal doesn't really like fruity things like I do. Doom, 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 doo, 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 doo. Can't get too much. But yeah, to lose weight with smoothies, you need them to be very, very healthy. But like I said, I do like the taste of a healthy smoothie. So it goes well for me. Still wonder about the color. It's a little too blue, too dark. Exactly, Drive. That's the plan. It was kind of a random urge to just make that batch. Because I had the time to do it at the time. Now, now I'm a bit low on time because my work is piling up because I've been slacking. But I do want to commit to finishing it and putting it on Etsy. If they work, I have a lot of ideas left. I just have tons of Pokemon here. And could even make a batch with just 1 or 2 Pokemons if they are popular or something. Just went completely random, basically. I don't know why. I'm like, people like Greninja. Maybe I should try an emote with Greninja. Which was a bit of a mistake because he's so detailed and pointy. It might be hard to make an emote with it, but it would be unique if I succeed. No one has a Greninja emote. Yeah, because I need to see how well they do on my Etsy store and add them over time. So I wanted to do that first before going back to my clients. But now my work is really piling up. Whoops! Have to be careful. Do I really have 15 emotes to make for huts? I should check. I would change everything if it's less than that. Let me see. Oh my god, 16. 16 emotes ready to go. Sometimes they're just memes though, his emotes. So it's kind of just whatever. Like a mustache, some stuff. Woo! 16 emotes to make for huts. Turns out it's more than I thought. But it's gonna be fun. I just don't want to be cramped with work this year. As long as it's something I can do with three emote days per week. We're gonna need to have a few long streams, I think. Maybe tomorrow and Thursday we could have long art streams. Just get going. Yeah, if I can finish my Pokemon batch and Kevin's 5 emotes of raccoons this week, boom, that's good. Then next week we clear huts, boom, 16 emotes. 16 emotes in 3 days. I might stream more than 3 days next week and just get rid of this batch of 16 emotes. I can do it. And then I'll be okay. If I can clear huts next week, I think we'll be like okay after. Good, we have a goal. So 10-ish emotes this week in 3 days. But yeah, stretch goal. I could also not stretch goal, but I could also stream Friday if I have to. If I'm not done with these 2 batches. Okay, team, we have a plan. That's good. This is cute. We are entering high level cute level. High level cute. It's the hardest part, a blush on this type of color. Okay. Since it's like a full body emote, you need to be careful with the details. The nose is too close to the mouth. You might just forget about it for now. Actually, it's so small even in the official design that from far away we should not add a nose. I need to zoom in more. I don't know what option I have that makes it so whenever I recolor something, everything with the same value it gets recolored at the same time. And I leave this option foreground. Ah! I'll worry about it later. Maybe slightly darker outline here for the marguerite. Is it a marguerite in English? Aw, go ahead, spaghetti. Rest your eyes. Also, closing your eyes is good because your eyes immediately, I think, go in a position that most rest your eye muscles. So that helps too. But just don't walk around with your eyes closed. See you later, spaghetti! So the cute position of the arms seems to be a bit washed away in the tiny emote size. So later on I might have to exaggerate it, put the arms a bit closer together or something. But for now, let's worry about the color and the clarity and the frame. The green, the two colors are too similar here. Contrast should be somehow bigger. I feel like our skin color That's great. I'm happy for you. Whoa, music, music, whoa. Where's that emote again? A hyper headbang. It's the best. I love that one. It's so funny. Since when do I have viewers? Hi guys. This is kind of cute. We're kind of doing it. Oh, I merged already. I merged the layers. I hate merging when I have some gradients that I'm not 100% ready to commit to it. Like this little blush is very pale, which still might work with this emote too, because any red or pink is too contrasty to the bluish green. So this might be enough already. We'll see. Okay, that's enough. Not that I don't love this, I absolutely adore this type of music, but I know that it's not for everyone. Alright. Bro, so close to a year. Whoa! Very close to a year. That's amazing, spaghetti! Guys, I'm thinking of, blitzing a little bit my emotes and stuff, and maybe in a month we can play game number 2, which is not too crazy, because it would be like Demon Souls. We would continue awkwardly Demon Souls after 2 years of not playing Demon Souls, because I think I got caught up with work and I never was able to return to it. The thing is, it's my favorite series of all time, the Dark Souls series, which includes Bloodborne. So I didn't drop it or anything. I'm like saving it because it's like my favorite thing. So yeah, I'm thinking of just continuing and finishing Bloodborne in like a month when I'm a little bit caught up at work. So we do have all of the DLCs left, and apparently it's the best content in the game. So that's cool. So I hope that some of you will be there for it. And I know, Spaghetti, you like the game streams. You have yet to watch the like Dark Souls type of content. It's my favorite. We're gonna hang out and die a lot, right? Hang out and die. A dream. Oh yeah, I still haven't figured out what's going on here. Okay. It has to be this effect here. But why don't I have more? Normally I think there's the option layer here or something. I don't know that foreground is the right one. Ah, there's something weird going on in Photoshop right now, where it recolors everything of the same value instead of just the eye. That's really weird. I've had this before, but I don't remember. What if it's this? No. Yeah, I don't remember. Mode normal. I'll have to Google it later. I mean, fuck, I actually need it right now. Yeah, Photoshop. Color fields. everything. Solved. The paint bucket tool fills everything instead of part. Hi, try adjusting the tolerance. Oh, that's not what I mean. That is not what I mean. Is that an ubu? I don't know. I called it flower, but I have no idea. This is nothing in particular, just something cute for Etsy. It's a whole Etsy batch. I have a little bit of a bug right now on Photoshop. This is not supposed to fill the whole outline when I recolor this eye. So what is going on? It's not the tolerance. It has to be these two modes. But they are normal. Let's see. Is it about foreground? But the pattern is not. What the fuck? Something's going on. Could be Photoshop acting up too, but I don't want to close it. Fuck. Yeah, more Etsy emotes. It's very well. 3.6 years? Think vision! 3.6 years! We've been through all of the Dark Souls and Bloodborne. I like that I'm slowly learning a bunch of things, even in Photoshop, that I didn't know. From my advanced tutorials that I'm watching a little bit every night now. The advanced class thing, digital art college level stuff. I'm learning a bunch of shit. Like now, I'm learning to manage my layer in a cool way to draw, to paint. You just press F once, and now I can go anywhere. It's awesome. Because if I don't have that, you're glued unless you're close in. If you're not close in, the canvas doesn't move. You're glued. But here, it's like perfect Illustrator mode. I love it. Not for my emotes, but like for big artworks, it's very good. So I'm learning a bunch of little extra tips that I didn't know. Like the teacher goes through the basics first, and then eventually more advanced stuff. But he starts with Photoshop 1 class and maybe Photoshop 2 later. And of course, I know a lot about Photoshop, so I like that at first it's easier because there's a bunch of stuff I already know. And then he arrives to little things I didn't know that are helpful to me, and I'm like, ooh. Say again, sir? Something useful that I didn't know? That's why I'm paying for this. Okay, let's see if we fixed it. Fuck! Photoshop color feels all color. Can I find? I hate. Normally I'm good at troubleshooting Photoshop. And right now I'm confused. Why is my filling option weird? And it recolors the whole outline, the whole hue by just touching the eye. Normally it's just the eye. So what's wrong here? It's a bit frustrating. So let's try to just do it manually. With this selection. That's another thing I love about Photoshop. There's many ways to do different things. You can get the same result through a bunch of different ways. Learning things, hype! I know! Great! We're making this like overly polished right now. Because why not? People like polished things. I'm thinking of like taking some of them and making stickers with them if they are good. Like my Etsy emotes, some of them could become stickers. I just have a theory that there's a market for stickers on Etsy. I've seen people make good living from just stickers. And you can do drop shipping business with it. Like when people order them, it goes through a third party website and they print and ship themselves, so you don't do anything. You make a shit cut, but you know, if you have tons of it and it sells a lot, then all I have to do is draw and add to Etsy. I don't know, it's cool. I like this potential that Etsy has to be a nice viable business on its own for me. Without too much work, because I already work enough. My Etsy is like, I don't want to really spend time making stuff exclusively for Etsy. It's good if I'm making an artwork on YouTube, and that artwork makes a perfect print for Etsy, so it's just two birds, one stone. What is our cute level at right now? 9,000? Something so weird is going on. Anyways, I'm gonna retry the blush. You are good at their things. I mean, I agree. I'm good at my thing. Switching things on it. I'm interesting. You're making me blush. Well, thank you, Sir One. You've been very, very supportive. And somehow, you're not bored of me yet. It's pretty awesome. To be bored of a streamer, I think generally it's being bored of a certain content. Yeah, you can get bored of content. It's like I don't have a lot of control over my content still. Until I can like live off of, like make money with something else like YouTube and Etsy most, and not have to do as many commissions. Well, until then, I'm a bit like imprisoned with making like only emotes on stream or making things that make money on stream. And I don't know, there's so much content that I think would be more interesting for me to make whenever I can. But I'm just saying people can get bored of watching someone make emotes compared to the other streams where people make crazy awesome full artworks. But I'm still just trying to just have a good time and make it a good time and make it a good background stream and have fun with the community. But I'm saying eventually, I think it's gonna be awesome to have a bit more control, make really cool art content for the stream. Like, big piece. If anything, I do want as a goal to start merging my YouTube and Twitch content to save time and to make cool Twitch content out of it. Like everything that I draw for my YouTube channel and videos, it would be great if I stream myself making that for YouTube, because that would be great. Like that Persona 5 artwork, if I spent the whole time doing it on Twitch, that would have been amazing content for my Twitch channel. And also I would be like making the most of my time instead of using all of my weekend on it. I'm just in the point where I'm like almost ready, almost feeling ready to do these full artworks on Twitch, but like not quite yet. Like, because I'm exploring so much with art styles right now for my Coffee Time Doodles episodes. I'm exploring various art styles and I don't trust myself to nail it every time. So I feel a lot of pressure streaming that, which sucks. But I feel like I'm really close. I'm getting there. I'm getting there with the confidence and the practice, and soon, in a few weeks or a month, I might be ready to stream that content on stream every week. So my bigger artworks, we could do them on stream, and then I would have a bit more time in the weekends to make my comics and stuff. So yeah, it's exciting. It's exciting that this is coming. Oh, his cheeks are a little bit more pink now, but I think it... It's like, is it too much, you know? It doesn't take a lot to have to be too much. It's kind of cute. Do you like the blush color in number 2? I just don't want it to be too much. I'm trying to keeping it the good balance of subtle and we see it well now without it being a big popping red, because red and hot pink would not work against his skin color. Love it. Damn, I like this color. That random blue. Look at that. It's like the coolest blue ever. It's the most random shit I've ever said, but it's cute. Okay, thank you. Hi, Noodles Jam. This is from Code Geese. Do you say goat geese or goat? Goat? Do you say goat cheese? No. Code geese or code geese? Everybody says it differently. It's kind of awkward. I mean, it's the weirdest word ever. It's not even a word. I say code geese. You say code geese. Crystal says it like that too. I hate it though, but it's probably the right way to say it. I just hate it. Like, what is that word? GIF or GIF? I hate that word too. Because the creator wanted it to be called GIF, and everybody else decided it's gonna be GIF. Fuck everybody else. Cheer for you. It should be. Isn't it the best blue you ever seen? I just feel like this blue in an artwork would look cool. Look, I'm gonna leave it here. Where should I put it? Here's a blue. Wait, give it its own layer. Okay, that's a cool blue. I think I like this. I think I'm doing good with this batch. It came out of nowhere and I didn't put too much thought into the sketches. But of course Pikachu is like most cliche overused character on Twitch. But I just thought as a first batch of Pokemon emotes from my Etsy store, it's good to cover the basics. I actually saved a lot of the basics ones, like the popular ones, to kind of spread them around every batch. Like we could have a nice Charizard later in the second batch instead of putting all of the most popular ones in the same batch. That's the idea. So I was gonna do a Squirtle Love, then I realized I already made a Squirtle Love for a streamer. So we're not gonna do that. I'm just gonna choose a different Pokemon to make a love with. To make love with. What? Okay, so we have I would like this to be a batch of 5 if I can. Just don't have a 5th one yet. Oh, where are my other Pokemons? The Wave and the Kawaii that I called it. It turned out pretty good, right? They're kind of clean and colorful. But yeah, it's hard to make Pikachu look fresh, but as long as it looks like clean, solid emote. Which I think it does. Did I mess up the angle of his... Oh no, I did it right. Okay. All good. Like an aquarium. But I guess I need to read up to understand. make an underwater cape to use it. The blue? Oh man. Dolphin came in with the gig that I mean Dolphin is great. I like that my clients right now are all some of my chillest clients and don't care how long I take. I just don't want the work to pile up more than it is. So yeah, bunch of emote streams for the next couple streams and days and weeks. It's fun though, you know, stable, fun work. Yeah, I kind of miss just emote streams in a way. As long as you guys are here with me, it can be really enjoyable. Did you guys see my Akachi, this? Just in case you didn't. It's an artwork from Persona 5. I made that. It took me too long. But I did it. And I'm sure in 5 years I'll look at it and I'll be like, oh my god, this artwork sucked. It could be so much more dynamic and stylish, the brush strokes and everything. But it is what it is. This is what I can do at my current level. And we'll keep improving. But I learned a lot with this artwork. Of course, I worked with perspective. You know, I built a scene, a solid advanced scene. I played with the blurs this time, a little bit of blur in the background, and tried to keep the crispness on the characters a bit more without completely erasing the details, because it's still kind of the point of the artwork is the detail, I think, in this piece. Played with some cool brushes for some things. What else did we do? Well, it's my first like anime style artwork in a long time, so I had to like think like what type of art style do I want? What type of coloring especially do I want for manga? But I went with this one. There's many different ones that I like when I see them. But like I said, I'm still in my exploration phase, and this style seemed to make sense for this artwork, and we'll keep exploring. I like the rough brush style of rough painting for big anime pieces, but I'll try it in the next one, I think. This one had to be a bit like crisp detail. Amazing. Thank you, all of you. I appreciate that. High school students, yeah, high school students in Japan at the Shujin Academy. Well, this one, Akechi, is a young detective. I don't even know if he goes to school, if he's maybe a little bit older. It's like unclear if he's a bit older than the main cast. He's a very interesting character in the series, in the game, I mean. The game is so long that I call it a series now. Spaghetti, you should watch my YouTube video about it. Yeah. Why is he hanging out the high schooler? Yeah, he's a young detective. He might be the same age, but like, is he going to school also? I feel like that is not really specified. Yeah. When you put on makeup tomorrow? Sounds good. I think it's my best video so far on YouTube. Because now I add a bit more production instead of just drawings. Whenever I talk about the character in the game, there's a little chibi, very quickly drawn sketch of that character that pops up, boop, as references, so it's like a little bit more lively and animated than before. And I put a little bit more time in the writing. I'm good at writing, so normally I just quickly make text and boom, that will be the text. now I put a little bit more time in this one. So it's a little bit better structured than usual. So yeah, pretty proud of this video that has like 0 views on YouTube. But one day, my content will be looked at on YouTube. It will be mass disliked. Nice, I think I like these. And even this one could have been so boring, but it came out kind of nice. Like a nice awe type of kawaii face, I don't know. I'm happy with it. Now what do? The grin just scares me. Is it an emote that I should make? You have to head off. No, Sarah! Sorry, it's the dramatic music that made me do that. It was nice having you for a good portion of this stream, Sarah. I'll see you tomorrow, maybe. I'll be streaming. I got a lot of emotes to make. The past few songs were all cold keys. With Suzaku and Lelouch. Loved it. I like how they took Death Note's concept, but they elevated it in their own way, in a good way. It was just, it's one of those cases where you take a good inspiration without copying something, just a good inspiration and making it your own new thing, and that's okay, and it's nice, and they did great with it. I miss these animes that I was like loving with a giant passion. Haven't had an anime like that in a while. I mean, Attack on Titans was like that for me. But I knew, just like I said in my coffee time doodles about Attack on Titans, I knew that as soon as we would learn a bit about what's behind the mystery, what creates the Titans, where they come from, I would start losing interest very quickly. I knew it. I'm all about the mystery and the setting of the characters not knowing. It's so interesting. I love that. They're in this insane situation. They have to train to fight against these endless waves of monster giants coming their way. And they have like all these fighting techniques and weapons just built to survive against them. They don't know what's outside. This setting is so interesting. And you know that if you eventually know what's out there in the world and what created the Titans, and if it's a boring answer, I start losing interest very quickly. But it was expected. The good thing is they kept the solid writing until the very end. So even though I'm at the part of the story that naturally is less interesting to me, they are doing still a great job, I think, with the writing to end it masterfully. So I won't like give it a lower rating. It's just the natural part of the story that is less interesting to me. The initial setting is what is so good to me. That's why sometimes I don't even care about having an answer. It's okay in a very intriguing setting that the story ends when there is still no answer. For example, Bird Box. So many movie watchers were pissed at the movie for not revealing the mystery at the end. The movie was great. It was weird, spooky, supernatural, but like, what the fuck is going on? What is this? What are these creatures? And there's like people that absolutely need an answer, because I guess most movies give them an answer. They grew up watching movies that wrap up everything in the end, always wrapping up. So when they watch a movie that doesn't wrap it up, they're like, "What? I'm insulted. I hate this movie." Dislike, dislike, dislike. 1 star. I'm not like that. It depends. Sometimes it makes sense in a movie. Sometimes it's required or it makes sense in a movie to reveal what's going on. Sometimes it's absolutely not required. I think in that case it was not required. Because if you were in their situation, you would probably not know exactly what the thing is, and it lets you wonder. It leaves the audience wondering and making theories. I think that's cool. That's fair. So I did like Bird Box, but I think that's the only reason some people, or half the people, did not like it. It's the outcome of the movie. Oh, they didn't tell us where these creatures came from and what they were. I love the mystery. And you can still make decent assumptions. They were like aliens or other dimensional beings that entered your world. It's like one or the other, and both are cool and interesting in a realistic setting. Those are my favorite stories. A realistic setting of like the real life that as we know it, but with small elements of supernatural. Small ones. That is my favorite type of setting. My future stories will all be like that, probably. The real world with some weird ass dark fantasy merging into it, or something like that. Might not be able to make it tomorrow. Have got into work. It's okay. But Thursdays you are? Oh, perfect. Perfect, sir one. I'm pretty hungry. Oh, and it's 5 p.m. Like, oh, because 5 p.m. At 5 p.m. it will have been 24 hours since my new air conditioner is lifted in place. And that's how long it takes before you're allowed to start it, apparently. When you receive a new air conditioner, you need to lift it in place and keep it immobile for 24 hours for whatever liquids in there or whatever to. I don't know why actually. I don't know how it works. But whatever complex contraptions that are in air conditioners, they need 24 hours to balance themselves before you use them. So finally, I'll have a nice new. This is my first new air conditioner in my life, I think. Everything else was like used and like moldy and bad and old and decomposition. My old one, we had to duct tape like very tightly the box because there was a big insane rumble from the motor that would wake us up at night or really be annoying during the stream. So we had to like keep it tight and put like the book on top, just mess with it a lot. It was stupid. But turns out it was all moldy with black mold for like 2 years and I've been breathing that shit. It's terrible and dangerous. So yeah, we threw it away and we bought a new air conditioner. It's been very hard to shop for conditioners though. And Crystal is right. There is no good review on any air conditioner out there, like portable air conditioners and stuff. Everybody hates air conditioners. They die after like 2 years. They have tons of issues. They create, I don't know, they can mold, they can be a lot very noisy, obviously. So mine, and yeah, it's the season of air conditioners, so people were just mass buying them recently. And they're all sold out, so I just took whatever I could from a little store. And hopefully it's gonna work well. Oh no! as James Charles would say. Oh no! Sorry. It's an H3 podcast meme. I do watch H3 podcast a lot. Question is, am I done for today? I only made 3 emotes. I mean, it's a good quota. If I would make 3 emotes every day. The thing is, I need to sketch the other one here. Let's choose. Which is the 5th emote of this batch? Assuming I'm going with the Greninja here and keeping it in this batch. For the first batch, it would be nice to have a love emote. At first I was going with Squirtle, but turns out we already have a Squirtle love for our client, so we're not gonna do that. Pikachu, Squirtle. I do want a Squirtle, but it won't be one that I already have made. It won't be any of these, like a Pog and stuff, and it won't be the infamous and most stolen emote on Twitch, the Valkyrie Raider. That's my most famous emote. I kind of wish it was an Etsy emote because I would have full control of the copyright, but it's licensed to Valkyrie, and her fans by millions are just using this everywhere, uncredited to me, of course. I just don't exist. My work exists on Twitch, but I don't. Yeah, Greninja, Bulbasaur, yeah. Jigglypuff, we did that, and Pikachu. So we thought about, I either want a love emote or a Squirtle that does anything else. If I look at Squirtle, what emote expression would I want to do with it? Something classic. Let's look at my emotes. Something very classic. Can't see my emotes. My emotes. Oh my god, Twitch. Okay. What could I make the cute Bulbasaur? I meant Squirtle. Damn it! Do I really want Squirtle and Bulba in the same batch? They're kind of like similar. That's a good point. That's a good point. Squirtle. I can make like a scared Squirtle, like exaggerated scared. We have enough cute already in this batch. We could have a more derpy, big eyes, scared emote or something. Of course it would distort character, but that's an emote. That's what emotes are for. Expressions, exaggerated expressions. The Squirtle has cute eyes, and if I exaggerate them for a scared emote, they would not be colored, they would be black and white. A thinking emote. I should save that for the characters. Squirtle. Well, I can think about it. Tomorrow we could sketch the last emote and then produce the 2 last emotes of this batch, and then we would be done with a nice 5 emotes batch of Pokemon for Etsy, and we'd jump into the next gig for Kevin with the cute raccoons. That sounds good to me. Sounds like fun work for the rest of this week. I'm excited. Guys, I feel like today was a nice comeback stream. It feels nice that I have good energy. chat was fun, stream was fun, music was great, and the art was nice. Hopefully it's good. It's a good day. A good day, good stream. I'm gonna go install my air conditioner because it's very hot. And then it's gonna be cool for all of the next streams. It's awesome. And hopefully not too noisy to disturb the stream audio, but I don't think so. We have good filters in Streamlabs. Alright guys, I will end it now. What's my uptime? Uptime 3 hours for 40. It's fine, because I'm streaming again tomorrow. It's perfect. I will wish you a great evening. Thanks for lurking. Thanks for subbing and watching and talking. And I'll see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, guys. Bye bye.